Music to my ears every time. Gear candy.
We always do a segment here that we've titled Gear Candy. So, and boy, do we know it's a hard task, right? But if you had to, right, say two crazy guys were asking you, with the webcam pointed at you, and recording your every answer, what your favorite piece of gear, obviously you're around a lot of gear in this, the studios that you've been in and the space that you work out of now. There's a lot of nice stuff. But also, it doesn't always have to be, like we said, it's not always like the amount of gear that you have. Sometimes it's the relationship with the gear that really matters most. So what do you think, what piece of gear do you think you have like the strongest attachment to or relationship with if you had to pull one thing down?
Yeah, and like you said, there's a lot of it to choose from, and it all comes into play. It's all very important. So I have a lease here on Studio C at GCR, and I have a Trident Trimix console that I use for probably like 90% of my guitar tracking, a lot of my bass tracking, some vocal tracking as well. And that just adds a lot of color, like I said, to the things I just listed. So the Trident Trimix console is probably what I would choose for that one piece. And it's just and maybe it's cheating a little bit because it's like preamps and EQs that I'm really using heavily, but it's that as a whole is such a big part of what I do here, and just the tones of the records that I work on, and something like Sup, what I've delivered to Vince. So much of that was put through that.
Amazing. Yeah.
It's what you used. It's the oven with which you bake so much of your signature sounds before they go out the door, which as an engineer and somebody like that, like that's your bread and butter. That is important. So that's a great choice, dude. That is a lovely choice. We love that. Maybe we'll have to get you to send us a picture over so we can slap it and attach it to this episode. But what a great one. What a great one.
Dude. So cool.
Music to my ears every time.